continues to file in. We get set to bring you another exciting game. Thanks for being here with us. We're just about ready to start the game right now, featuring two very talented teams as the Houston Texans come into town to face the Oakland Raiders. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Madden.
These guys are lucky to have a quarterback like this to lead their team. He could make the best defenses look like some Pop Warner practice squad when he's at the top of his game. That secondary will have a hard time stopping him and his receiving crew in this one.
Shabar Gaffney makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something that we're paying a lot of attention to.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Brown looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He sends this one toward the end zone. The returner looking for room upfield. The Raiders take over on offense at the 31-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. Only one man back. The Raiders use motion. Dropping back, Gannon throws left. He saw the coverage, but he thought his man had good position.
That guy has a great arm. Sometimes he has some chances when he throws into coverage.
2nd and 10. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Looking downfield. Looking for an option. Throws over to his right. Brown was the intended target on that pass attempt. He didn't give him a chance on that one.
If you don't take your time and you start to rush your throw, that's what you're going to see happen.
3rd and 10. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Looking to throw. Gannon throws it over to his right. And he has lost it. Incomplete. That one goes right off the receiver's hands.
And nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop pass.
Number 9 is just about ready to punt this one away. Lewis won't try to return this one. So the offense will take over after the full count.
There's no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
Well, listen, is there an update?
I talked to the head coach earlier today. He said that confidence was running high in the locker room. The team practiced very well this week, and the guys came ready to play. Should be a great matchup.
Thank you. That was Melissa Starr with the update from the sideline. Passes it out to the left. Bradford was the intended receiver, so he can't bring him in.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
So it's 2nd and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Looking downfield. Allen, the intended receiver. Not taking him down.
He was in a great position to make that play.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Carr sets up, dropping back. Looking downfield. Rolling out to his right. Tosses it right. Batted down. Threw the ball into pretty heavy coverage.
The defense was all over that one. They're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
is back to punt. Number 31 is already looking upfield. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. He's looking to pass. Gannon throws. He hits his receiver. Sharp brings him down at the 40-yard line. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Williams comes in motion. At the 30. Still on his feet. And he's brought down at the 20-yard line. He did a great job moving the ball on the ground there, John.
This guy has great speed. Allows him to outrun the defenders if he can get around the corner.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone. Gannon gets set. With the carry. Up the gut. Number 56 takes him down at the 17. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
They're inside the 20. The Raiders use motion. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. And he makes the grab. About a 1-yard loss.
Number 86 for a short loss.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on the 19-yard line. Garner, the lone back. He's looking to pass. Gets the pass off. Knocked away. Coleman got his hand in there to knock it down.
An interception would have been nice, but a great play either way.
Janikowski comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good. So a successful job. He did get 3 points out.
I know they might have liked to have gotten in there for a touchdown. But 3 points is 3 points. Sometimes that's all you need.
Number 11 to kick off. Number 84 and number 89 to receive.
He kicks it off. Lewis is on his way upfield. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. So we have first and 10 here. Gives the ball off. And he stopped at the 29. So that play goes for about 6. About 4 to go. Ball on their own 29. Allen gets the toss. Romanowski with the stop at the 24. Not a decisive move for the ball carrier there, John. Just couldn't decide where he wanted to go.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to go. But against this defense, you don't have a heck of a lot of choices.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 24. 3 wide receivers. He's going to play. Hall lets it fly. And it's caught. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Pass is left. Nice reception. And he's stopped at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. Looking for an option. With the pass. And he makes the grab. Beaker brings him down at the 13-yard line. They're inside the 15.
Texans number 4CJ71E. Please return to that.
4-man front this time. Quick drop. Gets rid of it. Bradford couldn't make the catch. Carr had to unload that pass in the hurry.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. Using motion. Tucks it away. Harris pulls him down at the 11-yard line. He's trying to find a hole and just got what he could.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside. But the defense was quick to react to the play. And even quicker to move off their blocks and get in a position to cover the hole.
Ball inside the 10. Dimebacks in for this play. He's looking to pass. Looking downfield. No completion there.
Incomplete pass intended for number 83.
Brown and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. And they're able to get some points out of the drive with the successful field goal attempt.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown. So getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't. So the next drive will get them a TD.
Number 3 to kick off. Number 42 and number
He sends it off.
to receive.
He'll start upfield. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Garner to carry it. Still running. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 44. first and 10. Nickelback in this time. Tucks it away. Still running. And he's stopped at the 49. Gain of 5 on the play. Ball at midfield. Man in motion. Dropping back with the throw. Hits his man with the pass. He zipped that ball to his receiver.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
They're just about in field goal range. They line up in the I formation. Back to pass. Gannon passes it right. So they're almost within their kicker's range. Ball on the 42-yard line. And he stopped at the 41-yard line. Garner was dropped behind the line.
Yeah, and if you want to talk about the most effective way to stop the run, it's playing on the other side of the ball. When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
Gannon gets set. Drops back. Passing right. Porter was the intended receiver. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
For some players, they say the worst place to hit them is right in the hand. Looks like this may be one of those guys.
It's 4th down and 10 yards to go. Number 9 is back to punt. Lewis will be looking to give his team good field position here. He's waiting for the fair catch. They turn their last possession into 3 points. Let's see what they do with the ball this time around. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Great catch. Harris rewards the stop at the 29-yard line. He's starting to make his presence felt out there. About a yard to go. He's looking to pass. Throws over to his right. And he stopped at the 36. And that was a gain of 7. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Carr under center. On the carry. And he stopped at the 34-yard line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
At the end of the first quarter, we're all even. Oakland, 3. Houston, 3. The Texans using motion. Knocks it away. He shakes the defender. He was cut down quickly.
He was waiting for something to develop, and crap, he got developed.
3rd and long. Looking downfield. Carr passing to the middle. Across midfield. James records the stop at the 45. Carr just threw a strike.
And because he got him the ball so quickly, he was able to pick up great yardage after the catch.
First and 10. The Texans are in the offset I formation. Searching for a seam. And the defender brings him down at the 41-yard line. Gain of a handful. They're just about in field goal range. Throwing left. Gaffney just couldn't find a way to come up with that one. Carr fires a bullet, but nobody comes up with it.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
So they're almost within their kicker's range. Using motion. Looking to pass. Throwing. Knocked down. Woodson swatted that pass down.
You know, the quarterback needs to put that ball in a position where the defender can't get to it. That didn't happen there.
Baker will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Number 31 will be looking for some good blocking on the run back. Well, not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
First and 10. Ball on their own 21. Looking to turn it upfield. Sharper with the tackle at the 24-yard line. He's starting to make his presence felt out there. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 24. They'll go with the pass. Gets rid of it. Williams couldn't hang on.
I think he just took his eyes off that
one. It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 24. And it looks like an offset on. Looking for blockers. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line.
When you got a running game that's working this well, I wouldn't even attempt to pass.
Lewis lines up deep for the punt return. Lewis moves under the kick and gets ready for the return. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. They're just about in field goal range. Carr under center. Gaffney comes in motion. Looking to throw. Throws it out over to the left. He led him a bit too far.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
It's second down and 10 to go. They'll go with a pass. Throwing short. He finds his man. Dixon with the tackle at the 34. Carr got enough yardage on that pass to put him over 100. So they need about 3 here. Flips the tackle. And the defender brings him down. That's the 31. Allen picks up the first on that carry.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped them get the first down.
1st and 10. Using motion. With the carry, loses one tackle. And the defender brings him down at the 31-yard line. He was dropped before he could get back to the line.
Yeah, you can't run without good blocking.
So it's 2nd and 10. Carr gets set. Good drop. Stepping up, passes left. Hits his man with the pass. The 10. He hits the target right on stride.
The receiver was in perfect position to make the catch. The defense gave him some room to run after he caught it.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line. He gets the toss. Looking for room. Allen takes it to the outside. The defense did a good job stopping the run on that play.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
2nd down, goal to go. Using motion. The blocker. He shakes the defender. So he puts his head down and punches it in for the score.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And the coaching staff is happy after that drive. Touchdowns against this defense aren't easy to come by.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Brown in to kick this one off.
Number 42 and number 31.
He gets the kick away. Number 31 fields it cleanly. Still running. Oakland is down by 1 touchdown.
Number 31.
1st and 10. Three-man front this time. Looking to turn it upfield. Wong makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. He went nowhere, John.
Went nowhere fast.
Gets set. And he's brought down at the 46-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Drops back. Looking for an option. Passes it right to the defender. Bradford in motion. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 38-yard line. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
2nd and 8. Four-man front this time. Carr hands it off. Woodson brought him down for his 3rd tackle. He looked for some room on that carry.
Yeah, sure looks like they're going to keep testing this run defense.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Carr sets up. He's looking to pass. Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. Bradford just couldn't find a way to come up with that one. Woodson did a nice job of breaking up that pass play.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
Brown comes into the game to try the field goal. He needs good distance on this one.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. The Raiders are in the offset I formation. Dropping back. Tosses it right. Garner was the intended target on that pass attempt. He just knocked it down.
Obviously, this guy thinks he can complete passes. He can't. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep out passing so they can get in round for some much-needed points.
So it's 2nd and 10. Three-man front this time. Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Gannon lets it fly. He just couldn't bring that one in.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle. If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their block and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 43. The backs are lined up in an I. Looking to pass. Stepping up, passes it. He finds his man. Williams makes the stop at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Steps up, tosses it right. He finds his man. And he's brought down at the 2. He makes a terrific catch for the first time.
Yeah, that's what the receiver's first job is, to catch the ball. And once he has control of the ball, then he can look to stretch it for a big game.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. Three-man front this time. Looking downfield. He surveys the field. Gannon goes to the middle of the field. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone.
2nd down is usually the time they'll call for a play pass. So they need to play discipline, not to bite too hard.
Everybody up on the line. Garner looking for a seam. He was stopped before he could go anywhere.
Yeah, because those big old defensive linemen push those big old offensive linemen backwards. Here's where the defense can come up big for their team. Stop them on this play, and they avoid giving up a touchdown before the half.
So now we have 3rd and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Just about a minute left. Trying for a little more. That was almost perfect situation.
That is a big-time run right there.
And with that score, the momentum has shifted. tacks on the extra point. Janikowski will be kicking off.
Number 89 and number 84. Deep to the
He sends this one toward the end zone. Looking for a good return. The Texans will start the drive from 24.
The defense doesn't want to play too soft underneath, as this guy might throw to his back out in the flat. If they want to keep this thing going into halftime, they have to be aware of things like that.
Pumps with the pass. It's broken. Good defense showing on that play with the tip.
And you're lucky that one fell incomplete. A lot of these tips get gobbled up by the defense. The defense needs to force them to throw underneath. They're using different coverages so they can't get big chunks of yardage in one or two plays.
Call out of the gun. Drops back. Gets the pass off. And they're able to connect on that. Harris stops him at the 49. With time running out, they're trying to set their kicker up into position to put them out in front going into the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. And it looks like an offset on. Rutledge, the motion man. Dropping back, stepping up, passes it, and he drops the pass. He couldn't bring that pass in.
Any more of those, and he might find himself riding the bench. I'll tell you, we've had a close first half, and it should be the same for the second. And that's why it would be big if they could get a field goal here. The way this thing is going, that could be the margin of victory.
Drops back, surveying the field, passing right. Lots of pressure, but he was able to get rid of it.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive back.
3rd and long, looking for a great throw to convert on this one. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 49. Looking downfield. Carr passing to the left. Gaffney, the intended receiver. Lots of pressure on the quarterback.
He's lucky he got rid of the ball. I'll tell you, he was definitely going to take a sack.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Number 31 will be looking to give his team good field position here. Number 31 will return this punt. They were very effective the last time they had the ball, picking up a lot of yardage through the air as they moved down the field for a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Garner is the deep back. With the carry, moving outside. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 22-yard line.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 22. Using motion. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Oakland 10. Houston 10. Janikowski is back and ready to put this one in the air. He kicks it off. Lewis will return this one.
This one is still anyone's game.
So we have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to pass. Passing to the left. Nice connection. The 40. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 32. The defense was overmatched on that play.
That guy's always a dangerous weapon. Not only does he make the catch, but he's not happy till he gets as much yardage after the catch as he can.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Man in motion. He gets the toss. Allen with the spin move. And he's brought down at the 26-yard line. 5-yard gain. Second and 5 coming up here. Nickelback in this time. Lewis, the motion man. To carry it, running to the outside. And he's stopped at the 24. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Dropping back. Passes left. Bradford was the intended receiver. James batted that pass down.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
Brown heads out to try this field goal. And it's on its way. The kick was wide and off the mark. So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. Hands it off. He can't wrap him up. Coleman pulls him down. Four linebackers this time. He's looking to pass. Passes it. And they're able to connect on that. Across midfield. Great reception on that play, John.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
Ball at midfield. Drops back. Passes it short. He hits his receiver. And he's brought down at the 43. And with that catch, he has his first of the day. About 4 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. 4 linebackers this time. the defender brings him down at the 47-yard line. He couldn't reach the corner on that run.
Yeah, as a back, you need to take what the defense is going to give you. That time, they wouldn't give him an inch.
Third down and long coming up here. Gannon gets set. Looking to throw. Throws it. Nice reception. Still running. Williams was in on the play again for another tip on the stat sheet. Rich Gannon went over 100 yards passing on that play. Looking to turn it upfield. Breaks the tackle. Sharper brings him down at the 28.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
They need 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Three linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. Back to pass. Gannon throws it over to his right. He's inside the 10. And he's stopped at the 1. Brown showed his breakaway speed, gaining additional yardage after making that catch.
I'll tell you what, when you talk about dangerous receivers, well, that's what they mean. The most dangerous thing they can do after the catch is to stretch it into that kind of game.
It's first and goal. The Raiders are in the offset I formation. The Raiders use motion. Receives the toss. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, you knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Garner was there earlier and revisits the end zone with that carry. The Raiders leading in the game, but not by much.
After that one, probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go score again.
And with that score, they're up by a touchdown. Janikowski is just about ready to kick this one away. He sends it off. Black will try to bring this one back. The Texans will start this drive from the 20-yard line. So they have first and 10 here. Hall under center, using motion. Corral makes the tackle at the 19-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. So it's second and 10. Good drop. Looking for an option. Passing to his right. And he fails to hang on to that. Harris got a hand on it.
He just stayed with the coverage, and he got his hand right in there.
So they've dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on their own 19. Hall gets set. The Texans use motion. Drops back, tosses it right. Nice connection. And he's brought down at the 40. He really lets it fly.
When you have a guy with a quick release like this, it can really frustrate the pass rush. Seems like he always gets rid of it just before they can get to him.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 40. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Back to pass. With the pass, the coverage was there, but he decided to throw it anyway.
I'm no quarterback, but even I saw that he was covered.
So it's 2nd and 10. Four-man front this time. Allen looking for blockers. Looking to turn it upfield. Across midfield. Woodson brings him down at the 38. Allen showed everybody why he's considered so dangerous on that play.
This guy stays so low to the ground that the defenders have nothing to tackle. He might have grabbed something as he runs by, but a lot of time all they end up with is air.
It's 1st and 10. Carr with a man in motion. Looking to pass. Gets rid of it. And he fails to hang on to that. He just dropped that pass.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. And the defender brings him down at the 36-yard line. They need 7. Ball on the 36-yard line. Looking downfield. Carr looking for something on the right. He got his hand in there to knock it down.
The receiver just didn't have good position on him.
Brown heads in to try this field goal. He gets the kickoff. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Only one man back. He's looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Just couldn't get that pass under control. Gannon looked a little uncomfortable in the pocket there.
It was an easy pass. How the heck did he miss it?
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The Raiders are in the offset formation, looking for room. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to go. Ball on their own 44. Only one man back. He's looking to pass. Passes left. Porter can't come up with it on that attempt. Heads up play there to knock it down.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Number 9 is just about ready to punt this one away. He'll get under this one. Lewis didn't have much room, but still turned it into a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively, using motion. Harris makes the tackle at the 32-yard line.
This kind of running game allows the offense to control the clock.
About 2 to go. Ball on their own 32. He's looking upfield. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 39-yard line. He was able to pick up good yardage on that play.
When you have a back who can pick up big chunks of yardage on his carries, it forces the defense to bring another man up to the line of scrimmage to try and control him.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and 10. Carr with a man in motion. On the carry. Tries the middle. Harris stops him at the 41-yard line. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Only 1 man back. Dixon was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet. He tried to find a hole and just got what he could.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside, but the defense was quick to react to the play, and even quicker to move off their blocks and get in a position to cover the holes.
They need 5. Ball on their own 44. Looking downfield. Throws it. Pick off. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. And he's in for the score. The future Hall of Famer.
The defense loves it. They know that they can head back to the sideline and get a little rest.
And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Janikowski will be kicking off.
Number 89 and number 84. Deep to
He
receive.
gets the kick away. Black is heading upfield. Their last drive ended with a pick. And the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. So we have 1st and 10 here. He'll go with a pass. Throws left. He finds his man. James takes him down at the 46. He was there again for the 5th time. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46. Looking to pass. Carr passes it right. It's batted away. Despite good coverage, he forces the ball in there.
That guy has a great arm. Sometimes he takes some chances and he throws into coverage.
2nd and 10. Looking downfield. Throws it. Hits the target with the pass. 5-yard gain. About 4 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Looking to pass. Gets the pass off. Hits his man with the pass. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 44-yard line. So they're almost within their kicker's range. The backs are lined up in a line. Steps up, throwing left. James with the tackle at the 20. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's number 6 for him. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. So that tackle was his 3rd. Not much on that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defensive line winning the battle, and this is what you mean. The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
They're inside the 20. Three linebackers lined up defensively. He gets the toss.
Even if your running game isn't over-effective, running consistently with your big guys will tire out the defense because they're always taking hits and getting banged up.
About 8 yards. Ball on the 18-yard line. Nickelback in this time. Dropping back, looking downfield. Throws it out over to the left. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
You can't have a great catch without a pretty good pass. And they had both on that play.
First down and goal to go. The Texans are in the offset on formation. And he's stopped at the 3. Second down, goal to go. About 3 for the touchdown. The goal he's looking good. Woodson gets right in there and brings him down. He was trying to get to the corner on that play, but couldn't pick up enough blocks.
That's great containment by the defense. They were all in the right position, and there was just no place for him to run.
Third down now, and goal to go. The quarterback is set with only one back behind him. Just won't go down. Beaker stops him at the 2. He was there again for the 5th time. It's 4th and goal coming up here. The quarterback is set with only one back behind him. Great rushing touchdown there.
He just kept his legs churning and moving on that one. Nobody was going to keep him from scoring.
And that's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. The whole offense got into a nice rhythm to put together that long drive for a touchdown.
When you talk about guys being on the same page, that drive is what you mean. The quarterback's doing what he's supposed to do. The linemen are doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to. That's how you score a touchdown.
Brown in to kick this one off.
Number 31 and number 42.
He sends this one toward the end zone. Kirby fields it cleanly.
You know, they could put this one away with a good drive here.
First and 10. Three-man front this time. Garner showing good moves. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball. For the inside.
With the carry, Shepard made the stop to record his first tackle of the game.
A consistent running game will keep the defense on the field, not allowing them to rest on the sideline.
3rd and 4. Looking for one, and it looks like this one will be spotted at the 30. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give them room to work with.
Number 9 is looking for a good punt here. Lewis waves for the fair catch. 2 minutes to the final gun. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Gives the ball off. Beaker takes him down at the 32. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 32. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. James makes the stop at the 44-yard line. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles. 4-man front this time. Throws it out over to the left.
Incomplete pass intended for number 83.
On 2nd down, they figure to go to the air as they try to get closer to the end zone. So it's 2nd and 10. Only 1 man back. They'll go with a pass. Steps up into the pocket. Carr lets it fly. And it's complete. And he's brought down at the 46-yard line. Less than a yard to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Looking downfield. Tosses it right. Knocked away. Woodson didn't even let it get to the receiver.
Yep, nothing fancy there. Don't even give the receiver a chance. Just knock it down. This is big-time football right here. The game's on the line on a 4th down when you need a yard or 2 to keep your drive alive. I think you just bring in all those big old linemen, tell them you need it first, and let your back just follow them past the marker.
The defense is stacking the line of scrimmage. Carr gives the ball off. Perella got very good penetration there. And the defense stops them on 4th down.
A team will always be questioned when they go for it on 4th down and they don't make it. Obviously, the coach has faith in his players, or he had a specific play drawn up that he thought would give him a first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. The Raiders are in the offset I formation. The Raiders use motion. Garner looking for room. Sharper stops him at the 50-yard line. He's able to run down another ball carrier for the 7th time.
They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeouts.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He's looking upfield. Stevens stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. Beautiful design play.
Anytime you can get a run like that for a first, it does a lot for your whole offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of play pass to build off that big gain. I know the coach loves it when he can tell his quarterback, just go out there for a kneel down. Because that means you've got yourselves a win.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively.
Timeout called by Houston. They have no timeouts remaining.
They're just about in field goal range. Ball on the 42-yard line. 4 linebackers this time. And they'll face a long 3rd down here. I think they'll punt here with not much time left in the game.
A good high punt is the best bet, so they can't get a good return on it.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Oakland 24, Houston 17.